Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Joy Fahey, and in this video today we're going to talk about a question that I'm asked regularly, and that is what to paint. And my answer usually is, well, what inspires you to paint? What is it that you want to paint? And then show you, which is the key point, of how to paint it. That's what we're going to cover in this video today. But just before we start, I'm just showing you these two paintings which I got to last week in the video, and over the week they've arrived here. Now, how did I go from there to here? And that's what I'm going to show you. I've actually got another canvas the same size, so I want to complete the series. So I'm going to sort of follow that theme. So for you, if you've got a sketchbook at hand, that would be great. Because I'll take you step by step through the process, so you can go from your sketches on your in your book, in your sketchbook, onto a canvas if you want to, or onto another piece of paper. So you get the whole feel of the process of developing a painting. You know, they don't happen overnight. It takes time. You know, these have still got a lot that needs to be done. But I've got the main part of it now. And I'd love to share that with you, of how you get to that stage where you feel really great and satisfied with your painting. So let's dive in, start with our sketchbook and go from there. Now, when we say what inspires us to paint, we can look at it in two different ways. We can go and have a look at all the wonderful things around us. We can look, in wonderful art books. We can look around our house. We can go outside. We can do so many different things to get inspiration. And obviously Pinterest is another one that's wonderful to look at. But your free drawing is something to really explore. You will have seen a lot of different things on YouTube probably talking about free drawing, but whether you like drawing circles or whether you like drawing squares or triangles, what you want to do is to feel what's good for you. You really want to make it mean something to you. If you like, it's the outside in versus the inside out. We want to have a look what's going on inside, so you're very authentic with what you're doing. For me, I enjoy doing my abstract figures. It's all about relationships to me, but that's where I am. How you approach it will be very different for you, and you can approach it in so many different ways. And, that's the beauty of it, really. So explore your drawing. And once you find these shapes that you like, then start outlining them, so you make them more stronger. You can do all kinds of things with them then, like I'm doing here. Outline some of them, transfer that onto canvas, and then you can be painting them, or transfer it onto paper even, paint into them, do lots of different kind of experiments to move into actually feeling confident about yourself and how you're expressing yourself on your paintings and your paper and canvas. These are the drawings that I've done, and I'm going to translate this onto my canvas, which I'll show you. And I've got a brand new canvas here, which is really exciting. So I'm looking forward to getting on with this. I'm going to be using a sponge and also a scraper. So here are the colours I'm going to be using. I've got a yellow ochre, I've got cadmium orange, a Mars red, phthalo blue, and black and white. And I might drop in a little bit of the day glow orange because it's lovely. And I've got some magenta, which again just adds some extra pop to a painting. And I've got them over here in my palette ready to go. So I'm putting the first layers down just to get rid of the white and activate the canvas and get it started. So I'm going to do some layers with some ochre and orange and see from there. So now I have added some moulding paste for some extra texture. I could have done some more layers of paint, but actually I thought, well, let's try this for a change. And just any moulding paste, would work on this. And let's see, when it's dried and I put the paint on, you'll get some of these nice ridges that are in the paste coming through. So I've drawn my picture now onto the canvas, and I've started now, adding the colours that I want. And obviously these are first layers, and it will slowly slowly build up as you go. And I love all this because you're creating extra textures and a real kind of great foundation for your painting. And remember, whatever you do, if you're not happy with it, you can, always paint over it. But it's really great to have these layers underneath as you go, because it builds depth and it gives you something to play with and to work into. And you can see here on these close-ups, I've scraped into it, so I'm getting that colour from underneath, and you can see I'm getting this texture from the moulding paste. And it starts to have, some body in it and some substance and energy. And, that's what we're looking for. And you can really be brave and courageous with this because they're your first layers, you're building it up, you're getting connected to the painting. And it really starts then coming together and gives you such a great feeling. So while I'm carrying on with the painting, I've got something really interesting to tell you about. Well, I'm very excited to tell you about my new free taster course, a simple way to paint abstracts with confidence, which I'm launching very soon. And I've just opened the wait list. So if this is something that you feel you would really enjoy and get the benefit from, and if you love abstract painting, but sometimes feel unsure of how to start or find yourself not finishing what you begin, then you're not alone. There's a lot of people who start many paintings and don't finish them. So you might have tried different approaches, followed many different videos or experimented, but still feel like you're guessing rather than painting with clarity and confidence. And this free taster course is here to gently change that. So you can join the waitlist and you'll be the first to experience a calmer, more confident way to approach your abstract painting. What you'll find inside is a simple way to start an abstract painting without overthinking, how to keep going even when you feel, unsure and uncertain, and a gentle process to help you finish your paintings in a way that feels right for you. And when you join, you'll also receive a free inspirational painting prompts guide. And this is about making paintings feel easier and more natural, and finally finishing what you start. So it's coming very soon. So if you join the waitlist today, you'll be one of the first to get access to this great free course. So I've put the link below. Click that link and you will get your free inspirational painting prompts guide, and I will keep you in the loop of when we're launching the actual course, which is going to be very soon. Okay, well, hopefully see you there. So now coming back to the painting, I'm going to now start really bringing it together and increasing the layers and going through, the next interesting process. It's such a nice feeling to see your lovely drawings, your free drawings that you did, come to life on a painting. Let yourself just go with the flow and respond to what you see, and really enjoy it. Feel the freedom of it, and have the courage to really explore all the different possibilities. So we're at this stage now, and it's really beginning to take shape. I'm getting really now to refine it. I'm thinking of making some changes. I think I might put another orange circle in here, but I'm not sure. So I'm going to sleep on it and see how I feel tomorrow. But you can see how, slowly but surely, this is over a couple of days, how this suddenly comes to life, and you can start, getting different effects and building the layers and getting the feel of the painting. And I'm getting a very interesting dynamic from it myself, and be interesting to know what you think. What's it telling you? Perhaps you could write me in the comments what you feel the energy is coming from this painting. And also, if you've enjoyed this whole tutorial, please like and subscribe. Even if you're on the television, you can do that. I know a lot of you watch the YouTube videos on TV like I do, but you can still like and subscribe, and that would be fantastic. So I'm going to leave it for a little while and come back to it tomorrow and continue working on it and see, how I'm going to finish the painting. And here we are. I did put that circle in. I feel that it balanced it and added some other detail. And remember, all the details come at the end, and you need to give yourself a bit of time just to evaluate so you feel good about it, and to find where you feel it's right to finish. So here are the three together as the series, and they tell an interesting story. I wonder what story it tells you. I'd be interested to hear. And I hope you've enjoyed watching this tutorial, and don't forget to join our wait list for the new taster course coming up, and enjoy doing your own series, and I'll see you soon.